Bishopville, South Carolina, May 1, 2010. Lee County Sheriff E.J. Melvin is arrested by FBI and SLED agents on federal drug conspiracy charges. Edgar Jerome Melvin, sheriff since 2001, is charged with possession with intent to distribute more than 5 kilograms of cocaine and over 50 grams of crack cocaine. Investigators placed a tap on Melvin's phone, the first time ever wiretaps were used in South Carolina to target a public official. Prosecutors say, in the taps, Melvin made statements that deeply concerned them, statements that were made in planning the drug conspiracy. U.S. Attorney Kevin F. McDonald said publicly that the law-abiding people of Lee County expect their sheriff to likewise observe and uphold the law. When he fails to do so, and indeed commits crimes as we have alleged in this case, the citizens are his victims. Lee County taxpayers certainly don't deserve corrupt law enforcement in exchange for their tax dollars. Public corruption erodes public confidence, and undermines the strength of our democracy. South Carolina Law Enforcement Division Director Reggie Lloyd stated that when a law enforcement officer uses his official position to advance a criminal purpose, his community suffers. We must act swiftly and decisively to remove corrupt officers, and restore the public's faith in law enforcement. SLED is committed to working with our federal partners to root out public corruption at all levels, in particular law enforcement. September 22, 2010, former Lee County Sheriff E.J. Melvin of Bishopville, South Carolina was charged in a 47-count second superseding indictment with various violations of federal law. The indictment charges Melvin with the following offenses: operating the affairs of the Lee County Sheriff's Department through a pattern of racketeering, a violation of Title 18, United States Code Section 1962 commonly called the RICO statute. Conspiracy to possess with intent to distribute 5 kilograms or more of powder cocaine and 50 grams or more of crack cocaine, a violation of Title 21, United States Code Section 846. 20 counts of extorting kickbacks from drug dealers, persons charged with offenses, and persons seeking benefits from the Lee County Sheriff's Department in return for protection and/or preferential treatment in violation of Title 18, United States Code Section 1951 commonly called the Hobbs Act. Converting more than $5,000 in funds designated for victim assistance and services in violation of Title 18, United States Code Section 666. 3 counts of money laundering, in violation of Title 18, United States Code Section 1956. 3 counts of making false statements to federal and state law enforcement agents, in violation of Title 18, United States Code Section 1001. And finally 17 counts of using a telephone to facilitate drug trafficking, a violation of Title 21, United States Code Section 843b. Columbia, South Carolina, November 11, 2010. Former Lee County Sheriff E.J. Melvin was found guilty on 37 out of 47 counts of the second superseding indictment, including racketeering, drug conspiracy, extortion, theft from an organization receiving federal funds, and making false statements. Evidence presented at the trial established that Melvin became closely associated with several drug dealers that he used to extort. In exchange, the drug dealers avoided arrest, and received information about police activity. Melvin also extorted business people who wanted to do business with Lee County and stole money from the Victims Advocacy Fund. Melvin was taken into custody by the U.S. Marshals at the conclusion of the trial. United States Attorney Bill Nettles said, "Police officers are not above the law. When a public official such as Mr. Melvin abuses his authority by taking kickbacks to protect drug dealers, he drains the public trust and erodes the confidence that our citizens should have in law enforcement." Melvin ruled his county like a kingpin. He repeatedly took hundreds of dollars in handshake bribes to keep drug dealers out of trouble, and also took kickbacks for catering barbecue dinners for county functions and contracts. A jury convicted the former sheriff of 37 violations of federal law, including racketeering, conspiracy to distribute cocaine and extortion. These convictions were based on evidence presented at trial that between 2001, when Melvin took office as sheriff of Lee County, South Carolina, and his arrest in 2010, he abused his office and enriched himself and his associates by extorting money from drug dealers in exchange for fixing criminal charges and protecting them from investigation by law enforcement agencies. Melvin became the target of an investigation by the FBI and SLED in 2006 after sources revealed that he received cash payments to provide protection and information to drug dealers. March 28, 2011, former Lee County Sheriff E.J. Melvin, 48, is sentenced to 17 years in federal prison for drug conspiracy and racketeering. U.S. District Court Judge Cameron Curry suggested for security reasons that he serve the next 212 months at the medium-security Federal Correctional Complex in Butner, North Carolina. April 7, 2023, after serving 13 years incarcerated, Edgar Jerome Melvin 61 is released from federal custody. He will not be able to possess a firearm and have to submit to DNA collection and drug tests. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel, The Free Press Report.